Welcome to match 26 on the Game Time Night channel in Magic the Gathering Arena. And as always, we are going to start off with opening a pack. We still have several packs to open. And what do we have here? Scoured Barrens. White or black mana, okay. Thrashing Frontliner, Phyrexian Lizard. Whenever Thrashing Frontliner attacks a battle, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Ooh, I like that. When it attacks, it's a 3/3. When it defends, it's a 2/2. That's actually a very good card. That would be good to incorporate in a red deck. Copper Host Crusher. Ooh. So it has trample and it can't be. It's hexproof. That is nice. Tidal Terror. Okay, so you can use a couple of their creatures to make it to where he cannot be blocked. Alabaster Host Intercessor. Phyrexian Samurai. Okay. Sunblessed Guardian. Transform Sunblessed Guardian. Activate only as a sorcery. It costs 5 to do that. And when you transform him, it costs 5 colorless and 1 Phyrexian mana. And a Phyrexian mana can be paid with either fire or 2 life. Okay. So when we do transform this card, what does he become? A Furnace Blessed Conqueror. Phyrexian Cleric. Whenever he attacks, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Put a +1/+1 counter on that token for each +1/+1 counter on Furnace Blessed Conqueror. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, so he kind of doubles, but if you have like tokens on this guy, then your double will be powerful too. So it really is like it creates a mirror image of itself. So it's basically like 2 of them attacking. That is a good card. And the last card is just a rare wild card, okay. Which you can exchange those wild cards for things. So let's jump into our green deck. We played a match with it, our last match, and won, if I remember right. And it went well, but we did see a few things that were kind of like, eh. How many cards is in this deck right now? Okay, we have 50 green cards and 24 lands. Okay. We're on the last few pages here of what green cards we own. No. Okay, not sure. Nah. If it isn't a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of it. When Gruff Triplets dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to its power on each creature you control, named Gruff Triplets. Okay, this probably could be good if you had like 4 of them, or if you cast multiple of them. I still think it's a good card. Oh yeah, we wanted to check how many dinosaurs are in our deck. Because if we do have several dinosaurs, we would probably use... Choose a target creature you control, and target creature you don't control. Okay, I'm going to do this, but without using the gift. How many creatures do we have here? We have a frog, a couple of snakes. We do have this big boy. We have this druid, merfolk. We have a couple of frog druids here. I'm just trying to make sure that we have enough creatures here in this deck. The main reason we won that last match was we had such a good starting hand. I mean, it was like perfect. We had a good hand, and it seemed like he did not. He had a good deck, but I think he had just picked all the wrong cards. Okay, so we don't have too many dinosaurs in this deck. Mostly frogs, merfolk, and a few knights. The reason I'm looking to see if I have a lot of dinosaurs is because I wanted to see if this one card would be beneficial to us. Ravenous Sailback. Ooh, look at this guy, Railway Brawler. Whenever another creature you control enters, put X +1/+1 counter on it where X is the power. Oh! That could be very powerful. We could put this Elder Dinosaur in here just for fun in case we occasionally get to play it. But no, I think that's it on that deck. So I think our green deck is pretty well where we want it. It kind of has a... It's not necessarily like a big creature deck, it's more of a eliminating him having any creatures type of deal. If that makes sense. So let's go back to home here and start our match using our green deck. The demon Valgavoth resides. Well, we've already found an opponent. Great. Palooka Mike, opponent with this cool looking guy. Gorgeous. Okay. Some expensive cards, but we'll keep them. Okay, we've got plenty of mana, so we have enough to play this creature, but not enough to play the Railway Brawler yet, which I'm surprised we actually have it. That's amazing. Okay, he has a red deck, a red mouse deck. This is going to be trouble, my friends, because we've played this kind of deck before. This deck is brutal. Remove target artifact or enchantment. Disenchantment. Menace and trample. Okay, we might get rid of that. We'll see. We can get to turn 4, we can cast this and get rid of that enchantment and have a creature out on the board. I'm hoping we actually draw a creature card. My goodness. Okay, this guy has really got a lot going on here. He has buffed up the bejesus out of that card. Okay, let's get rid of this enchantment, Demon Ruckus. And then on our next turn we'll cast the Tranquil Frillback and get rid of that enchantment. So you see how quick he had, like that perfect starting hand right there. +1/+1 and has trample, and this one's just +1/+1. Okay, so we might get rid of that enchantment. My goodness. Wow. See, that mouse. He's giving it double strike. So let's cast. Let's get this creature on the board. And let's get rid of auto pay. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Let's get rid of that. My goodness. I actually think he's actually going to kill us this turn because he has trample ability. So this is like a speed deck right here. Wow, good game. This guy is like pro player. He is really. He only had the one creature, but he had a multitude of enchantments that just kept buffing him up, buffing him up. I feel as if that deck is very powerful. That's a heavy enchantment deck. So, albeit we'll take an L, that's okay. And we will open up another pack here. Oh, I do like this card, this Cat Druid. We'll add that to the green deck. Another Core Halberd, that's good for the white deck. Choose one. Oh, we got another one of these Sun-Blessed Guardians. Shana, Sisei's Legacy. Human warrior, green-white card. She can't be the target of abilities your opponent controls. She gets +1/+1 for each creature we control. Okay. And the Blessed Processor. Bloated Processor. Sacrifice another Phyrexian. Put a +1/+1 counter on Bloated Processor. When Bloated Processor dies, incubate X, where X is its power. And if you transform this artifact into what? Okay, you transform it into a it creates a 0/0 Phyrexian creature, which is kind of odd. I didn't know you could have a 0/0 creature. I thought all creatures had to have at least 1 toughness. If they had 0 toughness, they die. So let's add that green card to our deck real quick. Edit. And we just picked that up. Where did it go? Usually it would be highlighted as new at the beginning. Where did she go? No, that's not her. There she is. Wary Thespian. 3/1, and it surveils when it enters and dies. So it's nice because you can look at the top card of your library and choose whether you want to keep it or not. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And there is our beautiful Game Time deck. This is our blue-black deck, which is going to take a lot of tweaking, going over, because we did a lot of work on it. Or we did very well with it, playing with it on several matches. However, we do have a lot more cards than we used to have. So that's going to be something we're going to have to kind of redo, retweak, so to speak. But I appreciate everybody coming in, watching. Please like and subscribe. Send me a comment. Love, hate. You love this game, you hate this game. More of this game, more matches, less talking about cards, less playing with cards. Any feedback, it's all good. And I will see you on the next match in Magic the Gathering Arena.